Hi, I'm Jerry Ford and welcome to this month's edition of the Mug Rug of the Month Club. And this month we celebrate 4th of July, so I'm sending this out as soon as I can so that you can get these whipped up in time for that 4th of July party. So it's a stylized flag. There's only a little bit of symbolism in here that I've got 6 stars to represent what I call the 6 branches of the armed forces. We have Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Space Force, and Coast Guard. So in honor of them and all that they do for us, I've designed this mug rug. Now this design is available to all of the Mug Rug of the Month Club members, and this club is free, so if you want to join the club, then send me an email at waltzquilt@yahoo.com and I'll be happy to send you this design. To all of my Mug Rug members, hi, have a happy 4th of July, stay safe and stay healthy. Okay, let's get started. For this mug rug, you're going to need a 5x7 frame. And I am using a tearaway stabilizer, but you can use a rinse away tearaway or a no-show mesh or even a washable if you like. So whatever stabilizer you have on hand. It has to be either a tearaway of some sort or a wash away or a no-show mesh because you don't want that thickness in the seams of your mug rug. Okay, and then you're going to need a few things. You're going to need 2 1 3/4 inch by 5 inch pieces of red fabric, 2 pieces of white 1 3/4 inches by 5 inch pieces. Then you need 1 square, a 4-inch square of blue, and then you're going to need a 1 3/4 by 8 inch rectangle. These are for the stripes, and then only 1 of the white. And of course you're also going to need 6 by 8 inch piece of leftover cotton batting or Insole Bright or anything you like. You're going to need 2 6-inch by 9-inch rectangles of a fabric for the back. It can be a print or a solid, whatever you like. And then you're going to fold it in half and with a nice crisp press. For machine embroidery threads, I'll be using white and gold. Note, you probably want to rinse and wash any of the red fabrics because red is notorious for bleeding. And of course you need embroidery bobbin thread. Okay, let's go to the machine. All right, I've loaded the design into my machine and I had to flip it 90 degrees in order to fit in to the 5x7 hoop. I've loaded my machine with red thread. I know I told you to use white, but I'm using red just so that you can see what I'm doing, and I'm going to just do the first needle stop, which is going to set the placement stitching. Okay, the second color stop, I'm still going to leave the red in here, but I'm going to just place my batting on top of the stitching, on top of the hoop, so that it is just covering all of the stitch lines. And then I'm going to do the second color stop, which will tack down the batting. Now that it's stitched that, I'm going to take the hoop off of the machine, but I'm going to not take the fabric out of the hoop, and I'm going to trim away this excess batting from outside of that placement stitch. That way it'll reduce the bulk of the seam when we're finished with the mug rug. Okay, see how having a curved blade really does help to trim nice and close to the stitching line? The third color stop is going to show you the placement for the first red strip. Okay, I'm going to take my red piece, which is the 5-inch by 1 3/4 inch, and I want to just place it so it covers all the stitching, and then I want to leave at least 1/4 inch on both the top of the mug rug and the side. And I'll stitch that down. just go ahead and you don't have to trim a lot of it, just trim it about 1/8 of an inch away, just to reduce some of that. And the same thing on this side. Leave the top, leave this side and this side alone. While this is out, I'm going to place this right along the edges of the stitching. And I want to cover the red because I don't want that to bleed through. You've got plenty of fabric, so okay. Color stop number 5 is going to stitch down this white stripe. Okay, finger press this down. Your fingernail there. Okay, and now we're going to do color stop number 6, which is going to seal down these edges. Okay, now this tack down the edge. You can trim this if you like, it's not necessary, but I'm going to go ahead and put the red, again leaving a good 1/4 inch on this bottom side and leaving it about 1/4 of an inch on this top side. And then I'm going to stitch down color stop number 7, which is going to give me the seam. Again, pull this out, just flip this stripe down. You don't have to press it into place. And now it's going to tack down this edge. Now this one I want to trim because it's red. So I'm going to trim this red away. I don't want it to show through the white. I'm going to put the white on the top, and this is the last short stripe. And okay. Okay. And now this gets folded down, and it's going to tack in this bottom piece. Okay, at this point, I'm going to trim the top part of these short stripes. So I'll just take the curve. It helps to have a curved scissors. This is wonderful to have. Then I'm going to put the blue 4x4 inch square right along that stitching line here. And now we do the stitch down for the blue. Again, leaving more than 1/4 inch at the top. Okay, I'm going to fold this back. It should cover, and you should have enough to go at least 1/4 of an inch outside the stitching line. And now this is going to tack down this outside. We are now on color stop number 12. Okay, now we can trim here if you like. And I'm going to place one long red strip here right along this edge, making sure that I have 1/4 of an inch here and here. And now here we go. Okay, press this down. Now tack down the edges. So long white stripe. Finger press that down. Now we're going to do the tack down stitch for that white piece. And we have one more stripe to go. and now I'm just going to put this even with that red mark. Again, making sure I have a 1/4 of an inch overhang at least on the sides. And here we go, last one. Okay. I'm going to press the end, and this, I've got plenty of room here, so we're good to go. And the last tack down. And I'm on color stop number 18. Okay, our flag is ready, is all made. Now we're going to put a gold, and you can use either a gold metallic or a regular gold color. I'm going to use a gold color. If you're going to use a gold metallic, then you will have to change to a top stitch needle, slow down your machine, and loosen your tension. But I'm just going to use a good, nice, pretty gold. Okay, color stop number 19 is going to stitch the stars. And I'll go ahead and speed this up because this is like watching grass grow. Okay, now to finish this up. So now what I want to do is I want to cover the top. These are my folded pieces. They're folded in half. I'm going to cover the top. And I want to cover the bottom. Put the folds on the inside. Okay. You could tape here. I'm going to show you a little trick that is unique to the Baby Lock and the Brother machines. I don't know if the other brands do this, but since I discovered this trick, I no longer need tape. So I am going to start to stitch it. If you don't have either of these machines, brands of machines, make sure you put some painter's tape or something right there, as it shows in the instructions. Okay. So now I'm going to let it go. When it approaches, okay, it's doing a tack down stitch of the whole thing. Okay, as it approaches the fold, you stop. Then you're going to push on and hold it. Don't let it go until it clears the fold. Okay, once it's cleared, let it go. And then again, keep an eye on it until it starts to approach that fold. And I hit stop. Then I'm going to hold it and keep hold of this button until it's well cleared the fold. It's not going to get caught, so we're good to go. All right, we're finished stitching. Okay, all done. And I did not have any flips or get anything caught. All right, let's go to the table and let's take this off the hoop. Okay, we're done. So I can tear this away. You can tear any that you want out of the middle as you like. There, I'm not going to tear it out. I could tear this out and make it softer, but that's fine. If you have the no-show mesh, you don't need to tear anything out. Okay, and now I'm just going to trim this to 1/4 of an inch. A nice good sharp pair of scissors. Clip your corners. And then reach inside. One way to get your corners nice and tight is to take your thumb into the corner, press it over, and press it over, pinch it and pull it through. That gets your corner 90% there. Okay, and let me turn these. And then it helps to have a point turner to finish these nice crisp points. Could go a little better there. And the last one. Okay, now I'm going to give this a good press. Usually I go this side to make sure that I have caught everything. And I like to use steam. Okay, all finished. They're all finished. It turned out really nice. It's ready for your 4th of July weekend, so you can sit out on the patio, watch your neighbors who have the illegal fireworks. I don't even have to go downtown anymore. I just watch my neighbors. Hope they don't get arrested for doing a wonderful fireworks display right in my backyard. So I'll just sit on my patio with a nice cup of coffee or hot chocolate or whatever and enjoy the fireworks. So that's it for this month. Join me next month for another mug rug. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and send any comments to me at waltzquilt@yahoo.com. If you want a copy of this in PES format, then send me an email request at waltzquilt@yahoo.com. And you can always become a member of our Mug Rug of the Month Club so that I can automatically send you the new design on the 1st of every month. Until next month, see you later. Bye.